Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello there, Major. Welcome, welcome. So, as you guys can see from the title of tonight's stream, we are going to start working on my new mage. And the thing is that my progress in Legends of Aria so far, I mean, if we think from the start, so the things I've accomplished so far, I've been able to get 2 plots, I've been able to get 2 houses, I've got a crafter that has pretty good skills already, and I also have a tamer that has pretty good skills already, and I've got like a merchant set up. So what is the next step? What is the next thing to start working on? And I was thinking, well, you know, I've sort of come to this point now where for me to really progress in the game, regardless of what character I'm playing, whether that's my animal tamer to get the higher end pets, or whether that's my carpenter to, or rather my crafter to go off into the PvP areas and get blightwood, for instance, or the better ores, this is going to require me to have runes so that I can use those to zap around the world, because just to ride through these areas is high risk, a bit scary. And so I was thinking maybe the next logical step is to actually start working on a mage, get the magery up enough that she can start making runes, and that should definitely make life a little bit easier and make it a little bit more safe to start adventuring into the PvP areas. So that's what we're going to do. I have only just recently started this mage, and I have a crap load of reagents from all of the hunting I've been doing in Halls of Corruption with my tamer. So she has lots and lots of juicy reagents to get started with. And I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with this character. So any advice that you guys give me about playing a mage in this game is very much welcomed. So let's get started. I have her little pack of reagents. I've put around 300 per reagent, and I have a few spells as well that she's been able to put into her spell book. Let's just have a look here. So some of these were from scrolls that I got in Halls of Corruption. Others have been from her working on inscriptions. So I have her as a mage, an inscriber, and also an alchemist. So all the sort of like magical stuff all rolled into one. So yeah, let's get started and see. I have not actually tried killing anything with her yet. So I'm sort of like still learning the ropes of what spells I should actually be using. So her magery right now, or rather her manifestation, is only at 31. And I have put the keybinds for, so I have poison and fireball, and I'm not sure if she's able to even cast those spells. So let's actually see, like this bear, for instance, seems to have some kind of problem with me. So let me just actually see whether I'm able to cast such spells on this, or whether they will just fizzle on this black bear, just to start off safely. So cast failed, so it could be that this is going to be like at least, oh, she did actually manage on her second try. So is she able to do the fireball already? Let's see. At least she's getting some nice skill gains. And I don't care like how many reagents I really waste with her, because I have gotten so many reagents from killing the imps in Halls of Corruption that I really like. If she gets gains, I'm happy enough with that. So she doesn't seem to be really succeeding with fireball. I'm wondering if that's a little bit. Oh, there she did. So maybe I just need to keep working on that. So let me just try and figure out how this works now. So if I have the black bear selected, do I have to still target it in addition? Yeah, I do. Okay, or else I could use the T. Now the T is in a little bit of a tricky spot, like when I think about the location of my fingers. It's not in a very natural position. I'm wondering if there's a way for me to change the target, like from T to something else that would be closer to the 2 and the 3 and the 4 on my keyboard. So it's already actually poisoned, so I'll just cancel that one. Let's try the fireball again. So I don't seem to be doing too much damage to this guy. And I wonder if there's like a magic resistance type of skill in this game, like there was in Ultima Online. Or maybe that's the, hold on, what was it, one of the stats, the wisdom stat or something like that. Let me just check here. Wisdom reduces damage taken from magical spells, yeah, but of course that doesn't help with the bear. But yeah, I don't seem to be doing too much damage now with those spells, so I'm wondering if those are a little bit too tricky for her to work on yet. So let's see what kind of... Mana Missile is difficulty 1. Fireball is difficulty 3. So I wonder if there's anything... Okay, Ruin is difficulty 2, so I'm assuming that would be a bit better than Mana Missile. So let's drag that over here. We can still cast the poison, but then I'll try doing the Ruin instead. She's making nice skill gains at least. Okay, so now I got the poison. She's not doing any damage to this black bear, and I was even contemplating, now that I've gotten so used to playing in Halls of Corruption, I've been even contemplating how is she not doing any more damage than that? So what would Mana Missiles do? Would that do any... Would that be any more effective? Like, I was actually contemplating on taking this character into Halls of Corruption already, because I've gotten so used to playing there that I thought maybe I could even like play there, but like I can't even be able to like kill this one black bear. That's crazy. Let's see what the Mana Missile would be like. Would that be a little bit more effective? That seems to do a little bit more. Maybe it's just because her manifestation is so low that so that definitely seems to do much more damage. So it's clear to see that if you have very low magery skills, it's not worth, even if you can cast the even if you can cast the higher end spells, they're not going to do much to the target. But this Mana Missiles definitely seems to be the way to go for now. Now I'm wondering if I would dare to go and try kill... Maybe I should go to one of the graveyards. I could go to one of the graveyards, yeah. So let's just leave that black bear alone. So now that I've sort of gotten a little bit of my bearings... Oh, she's even failing with the... And it looks like she can sort of ride and cast spells at the same time. No, so she sort of stops. But at least the nice thing is that you don't have to... It seems that you don't have to dismount as a mage, which is very, very good, obviously. So yeah, let's head out to the... There's supposed to be... off to the east, there's supposed to be a graveyard. So let's go and see if we can kill off some zombies and skeletons Certainly much more exciting than killing bears. But we'll still stick quite close to home. A little bit of lag going on there. So how are you doing tonight, Major La? I think it was down this way, wasn't it? Now what I'm really waiting for is for her to get her skills high enough that I could take her into Halls of Corruption, because that is just an amazing place to get reagents, and then she could just, you know, as she's killing off imps, she's getting reagents back, so it's like a never, it's no wonder that you see so many mages in Halls of Corruption. Oh, there it is, just to the north. And there seems to be even, never noticed that there was a resurrection shrine just nearby. That's pretty handy if you're right next to a graveyard. Okay, so I wonder if poison actually works on the undead. How come I have this sneaking suspicion that it doesn't? Oh, it does actually. Okay. And how am I doing against this skeleton? Not very much damage, but at least it's a little bit more interesting than trying to kill a bear. And I'm sure her skills will go up very quickly. They do seem to go up really quickly in the beginning. Yeah, this seems to be working. And again, guys, if you notice I'm doing anything weird now, because I've never played a mage in Legends of Aria before, if you notice I'm doing anything like completely nutty here, just let me know. I should probably cast a poison on him again. Where are all these bears coming from? Seriously. I have no interest in those bears whatsoever. Now they're all fighting amongst each other, which is absolutely fine for me. What is the range now? Hey there, Sevis. How are you doing tonight? So, Sevis, what did you think when you were watching Catnip's worm stream? Have you gotten any more interest in worm? We should probably loot this guy. Oh, it's daytime where you are. Are you in the US? Possibly. I've just started playing with my new mage, because the next step for me is I need to start making runes for my other characters so they can actually go places. And this just seems to be the next thing to do in the game. Ah, Poland, yeah. But how can it be? I mean, Poland is around the same It's not daytime in Poland, surely? I mean, here in Finland it is 8 o'clock in the evening, so I'm assuming it's like 7 o'clock in the evening in Poland right now. Hey there, Du Jensen. So let's see how we do with this new mage of ours. It's at least nice that I was really expecting that poison would not affect undead for some reason. I don't know why that is. Was there some MMO where poison had no effect? Was it perhaps World of Warcraft? Oh, there's way too many skeletons now. Was it possibly World of Warcraft where poison did not affect the undead? I can't remember now. Oh, bloody wolf. Don't tell me she's out of reagents already. No, there was just something weird going on. Where did that skeleton go? Hold on. Oh, it's over here. Oh, and he has a friend as well. Yes, Du Jensen, I am using the new mic, so I listened back to the VOD of last night's stream, and you could definitely hear this little clicking sound from my Sennheiser headset, and the quality was definitely better after I switched to my new mic, so even though it's annoying to use, I will at least stick with this one for now. I might actually end up buying another. Oh, thank you so much for the host, Sir Pixelbeard. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. And I think somebody else, there's another notification as well. I'm gonna just have to check OBS here. Let's see what happened. Ah, it was Sir Pixel that followed earlier on. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you join us. And what was I gonna do? There was something I needed to do. Oh, Zevis, about the dragons in Worm. Yeah, and actually, if you want to see what it looks like when you're killing a dragon, I actually have a VOD of when I killed my first dragon in Worm Online. I can provide you with the link. Wonder if I have it here on Twitch, or is it on YouTube only? Let me check. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I do. So, let me see if I can actually find the spot where we're killing the dragon. This was actually a baby dragon, so let's have a look here. Were we waiting for so yeah, they were like digging out. So what they do in a worm is if a dragon is found, oh, there it is, like a baby white dragon actually. So what they do is, dragons are so rare in worm that they will actually trap them in ground underneath in a tunnel, and then they will, when they're ready to fight it, they will then dig out the tunnel and let it go. So let me just see, where is that? Here it is. Here we're killing. So this was a baby dragon though. So I've never killed like a full-size dragon. But yeah, so everyone who takes part in the fight gets they get like little bits and pieces of the dragon and some nice loot. So but yeah, I think dragon killing in Ultima Online was much more exciting, to be quite honest. So I'm not editing my... Yeah, I saw your comment on Catnip's stream that like, all you see Catspur ever doing is editing her island. Yeah, I mean, I do other stuff in Worm as well, but admittedly, most of the time I am working on my island there and building stuff for sure. Yeah, like I will go on adventures sometimes though, for sure. The dragon awakening in this game is fun. Oh, like in Legends of Aria, Sir Pixel. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've even seen a dragon live in Legends of Aria yet. Anyone who has been on my streams before knows that I'm a major wimp in going to the PvP areas. Like, it just scares me so much. So that's actually why I'm trying to work on this mage, is because I need to have a mage that could make a whole bunch of runes for my other characters so that I wouldn't have to like run from place to place so much. And then maybe I will be a little bit more confident about going into the PvP areas. So this mage, this is actually the first time I'm like fighting with this mage. So you guys, like, if you see me doing anything weird, just let me know, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here. There are 2 awakenings. The Tree Lord and the Dragon Boss. Oh, I see. Can you actually tame the dragon in this game? Like, I remember taming dragons in Ultima Online was just the best thing ever. It was just the best thing ever. I loved taming dragons. It was like the most exhilarating, exciting thing. I know there's the dreads at least, which are like the nightmares in Ultima Online. Oh, you go with a group of around 20 or so it's not so bad with PvP. Yeah, but what's a solo player to do then? Because I'm pretty much like, I don't belong to any guild or any group, and I'm not sure if I really want to be honest. I'm kind of this like lone hermit kind of person. Oh, I'm out of mana, that's what's going on. So is the wyvern the same as the dragon then? Because you know how I don't know if you were an old like Ultima Online player or not. I'm assuming most Legends of Aria players are old UO players, but at least in UO they were separate. They were like different creatures. Yeah, my tamer, she only has 70 right now, so I have to definitely work on her a bit. So let's see, we're starting to do okay, guys. Like at first I couldn't do any damage whatsoever, even to a bear, and now we're clearly starting to see a little bit of progress, which is awesome. I shouldn't have cast poison again. What a waste. And does this one, I wonder if there's any way, like in Ultima Online, your mage could like stop to meditate. Is there anything like that in this game? I have to check the spells of the... I'm gonna check the skills here, whether there's like a spell for any of these magery. Okay, hold on. Focus, enter a trance, and quickly regenerate mana. Okay, so there is one. Good. Okay, I need to start to do that then. And she needs to heal herself as well. So let's just grab that and put that down there. Oh, shit. Okay, good that there is something like that. No, I shouldn't do that right here. So that's what that little sparkle, I've been seeing that around mages, like that little sparkle. I didn't know what the sparkle was though, so that means that they're like regenerating mana in that situation. Not in range. Oh, she definitely needs to get her mana up. So let's just see. Oh, you definitely need like a little bit of peace and quiet when you do that. Because you could sort of like in UO, you could sort of stop and like regain a little bit of mana and then continue. It seems like you really need to go off into your own like safe spot to do that here. It's a nice thing. You know, I'm really glad that I didn't start off with a mage, because I couldn't imagine what like torture it would be right now playing this mage if I didn't have all of those lovely juicy reagents that I've gathered from Halls of Corruption. Like imagine like picking up the reagents from the ground, or else like hanging out at the shop, the NPC shop, to buy them, and they'd be always out of stock. I'm so glad that I got the chance to first like gather tons and tons and tons of reagents from Halls of Corruption with my tamer, because this definitely seems like the way to go, that to start with another character and get all like I have like tens and thousands of reagents right now, so it's so nice to not like have to worry that I'm like wasting them or anything, and I can just cast endlessly and go and tank up again, fill the tank in a moment. Let me just get this, gonna check those messages any second now. Let me just get these two guys like killed, and then I'll stop to get the mana up while I read your guys' comments. Might as well get these guys killed off first though. Oh, almost. Okay, good. So let's go into the trance then. So how do I know she's still in a trance? I thought I saw these little sparkles on somebody. Why am I not seeing those sparkles now? Or maybe that was another spell then. Or like a spell rather that I thought this would be the sparkles. Okay, let's get rid of this guy now. So nice to finally start doing some damage with this character. When we started the stream today, I was trying to kill a bear and like nothing, just nothing. I could barely do any damage whatsoever, so it quickly picked up. Oh, it is the sparkles, but it doesn't like, it's only for a moment. Yeah, you kill that horse. That's the spirit. Get off my back. Okay, now we shall put her into a proper trance. Let me catch up with the chat here. I see, Sir Pixel. So they're the same, but wyverns are the only tameable ones. So you cannot tame dragons in this game. Aww, what is it? What disappointment? Because the wyverns, I'll be completely honest with you. Like, I don't know what you guys think, but seriously, look at this thing. Hold on. Look at the dragon of Ultima Online. Look at just how beautiful and regal and strong and muscular, and look at how it holds its wings up high and proud. It holds up his craned neck high and proud, and just looks so stylish and so fierce. And of course, you know, the angle that we're looking at the game is, well, I don't know. I was going to say it's more top-down, but it actually is not more top-down than in UO. Because at first I was thinking, okay, maybe that's why the dragons and the wyverns in in Legends of Aria kind of look, I don't know, floppy. They kind of look, they don't have that pride that the Ultima Online dragon had. And I'm missing that, like how cool it was to walk around with a dragon like that. And it just felt so stylish. So whenever I've seen like a tamer walking around with a wyvern in Legends of Aria, and they have that weird tail, I don't know. I don't get this like passionate feeling that I want to tame one. What I am looking forward to is taming a dread, though. That, like, totally, it's my dream. A dread. And I haven't seen anyone actually riding a dread yet. Or is that just because I'm hanging around on the PvE areas? I want to get channeling. Yeah, so I guess you're saying like I should get my channeling up, right? So I should probably try and use that a little bit more. I wonder if you can actually, you know how in Ultima Online, like if you were training hiding, for instance, you would just run around spamming the hiding like option. What happens if I'm running around and I'm pressing 0? Okay. On cooldown. So it has a cooldown. 5 second right, so you can't spam it like you could hiding. Okay, so it actually, but I should get used to using it though, for sure. So what she's wearing right now is she has a mage's robe that has +1 defense. Yeah, I noticed that thing about the mana regeneration for the light armor, so yeah. So I'm assuming though the mage's robe is perfect for her though, right? And hello, Chillin' Reptilian, nice to see you again. Oh, what? YouTube stalked you and randomly recommended my videos when you have never searched for me. Yeah, I have some really old videos there, like from my old World of Warcraft days. I mean, they're really crappy. There's nothing too much interesting, but maybe they're nostalgic because I have these old videos from WoW, back from the vanilla days when you could not fly in WoW before. Like in the first years, you couldn't fly. There was no flying mounts, so for you to get into like so what a lot of us loved doing was actually climbing over mountains to get into like unfinished lands. So I have like videos on my YouTube channel where, for instance, I'm running around underneath Stormwind, like underneath the 3D geometry, and I had also gotten myself into the Mount of Huyol before it had even opened up and stuff like that. So yeah, that was fun. I miss those days. Oh, they all look the same, Sir Pixel. They're just named differently. No, really. Aw, because I loved it in UO that the dragons were the big ones. And of course, you know, the wyvern in UO, it basically it's the same thing in UO. They're all the same shape. Like if we're talking about the classic original client, they were all the same graphic, but they were recolored. And then the drakes were smaller. They looked like miniature dragons, really. And then the wyverns were the gray color, right? That's what I remember. Yeah, you feel me about how they look. Yeah. Most people are near Elir or Pyros. Are you talking a lot about like PKers and stuff like that? Or what do you mean by most people? And hello there, Moderica. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Oh, that zombie is almost dead. Somebody's been killing it. Or has it been fighting something, possibly? They're so slow. That's like a dream for a mage. Just stand here and like spam these these spells. Too easy. Too easy. This is gonna be definitely my favorite spot to train up my new mage for now. Of course, it would be good to... Well, I'm gonna get the magic resistance then when I start going into Halls of Corruption with this character. Glad to hear it, Morarika. I'm doing well as well. Tonight, I've been, I've had a busy day, but thought I'd get in a little bit of Legends of Aria tonight. Now I'm wondering, now that those skills are going up, oh, she's gonna have to get regenerate her mana again. You failed to focus. Oh, I see. So I actually failed at that, I guess. I have to say that the... Oh, hold on. How come it somehow felt a little bit more clear in UO when you started to regenerate your mana? When you went into meditation, I don't know why it felt a little bit more clear. Like I'm not entirely sure. Like, is she... You failed to focus. So does that mean I'm like just failing at trying to meditate here now? Let me just put the... So it does seem like she does... Even though it says you failed to focus, she seems to still be regenerating her mana, doesn't she? Because you're getting these like these messages, so it seems like there's these little ticks of trying to regenerate mana, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's what it must be. So some of those ticks are like succeeding and others are not. That's what I'm assuming that means. I have to say the fizzle sounds in this game are absolutely hilarious. This kind of sound. Hello there, Badu. How are you doing tonight? Badu is a very, 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 very talented modder from the Worm Unlimited world, and Badu has been very, very helpful to me when I've been working on my Ultima Nostalgia project. I haven't given up on it yet. I have not given up on it, but I've had my focus a little bit straying to other things, I have to admit. And hello there, ex-cop. How are you doing tonight? And you're asking, is adventuring combat required in Legends of Aria, or can a player choose to be a gatherer merchant? Most definitely you can choose to be something that doesn't do any fighting whatsoever. Absolutely. Absolutely you can. Although when I'm thinking about, for instance, well, a tailor can definitely never... A tailor can live a life where they would never once have to kill anything, because they can gather the... Oh, hold on. Of course, a tailor, when they start to gather silk, they have to go and kill the spiders, right? I've never done that myself, but I have this feeling that that's what they need to do, right? I've seen that on somebody's stream. Somebody was killing spiders for silk, right? So when they get into the very high skills. But for instance, a carpenter, other than having to go into PvP lands to get the highest quality of wood, but even then to get like blight wood, which is the highest quality, I have heard that it's actually more resourceful to just do work orders for ash to get a whole bunch of blight wood gathered that way. So yeah, it's true. You could live a life without having to ever kill anything as a crafter. That zombie doesn't know what he wants to do. And Bidou, you're saying that assuming it works like UO, you get ticks from just passive regeneration. Activating the skill gives you more regeneration, which you're failing at. Yeah, I think you're right. So Bidou, you being an old UO fan, have you started playing this? Or are you too busy? You have your own like Worm Unlimited server, right? So I guess that keeps you pretty busy. Oh, not anymore with craft orders for Blightwood. Really chillin'. Oh, so in what way did it change then? Are you getting like less Blightwood from those, or? I'm starting to actually do something with this mage, guys. I mean, we started the stream today and I couldn't even kill a bear, a black bear with her. Now she's actually killing those zombies quite nicely. I wonder if I could start working with a little bit more hardcore spells here. Wonder if I could cast the fireballs. Let's just try the fireball instead of mana missile and see if I can. Oh, I probably have to do it from here, and see if that will actually like how much she fails with that. Okay, there's a nice juicy zombie over there. Or is it stuck in the geometry? And isn't it weird like how they get stuck in the geometry sometimes? Let's see. Oh, yeah, she was able to like cast a fireball, no problem. And it does so much more damage. Okay, so definitely. So interesting. I mean, I have been streaming now. Let's see. Not for more than... I've been only streaming for 48 minutes. So within 48 minutes, I was able to progress so far that now I can actually use the... What was it? Level 3? Yeah, level 3 spells. So that's pretty nice progress in such a short time. So this is probably going to be... Why the hell did I open that up? No, I do not want anything like that. Thank you very much. Oh, you rarely ever get any anymore. And the amount was cut in... Oh no! Was it really? Cut in half. Oh no. Damn. So they really want to force us to like go into the PvP areas no matter what. They're really like force feeding the PvP areas to us. And Bidou, you played the stress test. Hold on, let me get this girly out of danger here. You played the stress test and you plan to get more info at some point. I see, I see. Maybe even run your... Oh yeah, because you're running this successful server in Worm Unlimited. So run your own server here in Legends of Aria. Once that... I guess that's available when it releases to Steam, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard very good things about your server. And Kimmy is always complimenting... Wasn't it Kimmy who plays on your server? Or was it somebody else? I can't remember. No, it wasn't Kimmy. It was somebody else. Who was it? One of the Worm streamers plays on your server. I can't now remember who it was. Oh, was it Kimmy Du Johnson? Okay. Yeah. So still failing with those fireballs quite a bit. Oh, there we go. I don't mind the fails so much because at least when she does succeed, she does a lot of damage compared to the other spells. And Chillin' Reptile, you're saying that you have a gatherer, 100 mining, 100 lumberjack, 100 fishing, 80 treasure hunting, 80 lockpicking, 40 light armor, 40 vigor, 30 brawling, 30 healing stats, 50 strength, 30 agility, 10 intelligence. Oh, shit. Don't read the chat while you're being attacked by a zombie. Very nice. So is that the build you want to get done, or is that the build you already have with a character? Let's go loot this guy before he decays. Yeah, it must have been Kimmy then that I remember, yeah. But it was Kimmy then who was saying very nice things about your server. Bidoo? By the way, Bidoo, one of the things like that sort of has me on pause with Ultima Nostalgia is the custom NPC mod. The fact that, I mean, there were some things that you needed to do to it, right? Because it's kind of broken right now. Do you know when you have like any plans to fix that? Because I'm sort of like, you know, once I get a city done in Ultima Nostalgia, it would be nice to sort of it would be nice to populate the city with the NPCs and then move on to the next area. And so I got you done, but the NPCs were all kind of broken, and then that sort of like felt like I never finished it properly. I have moved on to Moonglow, but it still felt a little bit weird because it wasn't completely finished, you know? And you know, if I know you're a really busy person, so if you feel like you won't be having time for working on that in the foreseeable future, that's absolutely fine. It's just so that I know, you know, what kind of, how can I say, how I should be doing in Ultima Nostalgia, like whether I should sort of give up on the custom NPC part of it and just sort of like cut that out and then just focus more on, oh, so it does stay sparkling. Focus more on just like the building the towns and stuff. And hello there, Filio. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Have you recovered from your 24-hour Legends of Aria stream? Filio is another Legends of Aria streamer, and he's also from Finland like I am. And you, Filio, you crazy, crazy, crazy man, you streamed Legends of Aria for 24 hours straight the other day. You must have like slept for like half a day at least. And I'm not sure, I could hear that you probably have some kids, or you had some kids, right? So I'm not sure how the hell you were able to even sleep during the day like that. Wow, chillin', nice that you already have all of that stuff. That must be a very luxurious character to have. And you survive everywhere with those stats and those skills. Nice. And the point is that you can gather all the resources with that build, escape difficult mobs, and kill weak ones. Very nice. And hello there, Boo. Welcome to the stream. You slept for 14 hours. After that, I can imagine. You fell asleep before your head hit the pillow. Oh, poor Filio. Oh no. Okie dokie. So let's continue the slaughtering of the undead. So just a recap for anyone who has just joined the stream, because I was explaining everything when I first started the stream, but of course there were only a couple of people here at the time. So a recap of what we're doing tonight. So I've come to a point in Legends of Aria where I have like everything I wanted to begin with. I have 2 plots with 2 houses. I have everything decorated in the houses. I have a merchant set up. I have a crafter in a pretty good situation already. I have an animal tamer who still needs a lot of work. But now I've come to this point in Legends of Aria where it's not enough to just hang around in the PvE areas anymore. However, for me to take my crafter, out to chop blightwood or to gather, the higher end ore or to get the silk and stuff like that, or for my tamer to go out taming the higher end pets, and then also to go to the dungeons, I have a feeling that I need a mage to make runes for my other characters. And so this is something I've been meaning to do, but I didn't want to start doing it yet because I wanted to first gather enough reagents with my tamer to so that I wouldn't have to be buying them from the shops or gathering them from the ground. And so now I'm at that situation where I have tons and tons and tons of reagents from playing, spending time in Halls of Corruption. So it's finally time to get this mage started. And she is a mage / alchemist / inscriber. So all the sort of mystical arts. And so I've just started playing with her. I played her for a few hours the other day when I started her, and I didn't do much else than get her started with alchemy and with inscription. So this is my first time ever actually playing, oh, what am I doing? That's the skeleton. Playing, this is the first time actually casting spells and killing stuff with this mage. And we've made a lot of progress actually quite quickly. And again, if anyone sees me doing weird crap here, because I'm a complete noob with this mage, please do let me know. If you feel like I should be using different spells. Her manifestation right now is only 31. Any advice is very much welcome. So my tactic right now is to just put poison on these critters and then cast fireballs on them, which is a little bit of a hard spell still for her. And she fizzles a lot, which I don't mind. I really don't mind that at all, because I have so many reagents in storage. So I think she needs to gather her. her mana a bit. Oh, I need to loot this one before it decays. Oh, you're more in Worm Online these days, Du Jensen. I see. So what has inspired you to spend more time in Worm Online versus Worm Unlimited? $2 for the next boss. You have a place for me reserved, Filio. Aww. It's the easiest way to level up. It's the easiest way to level up mana and Evo to self-cast and heal yourself while running around. You wouldn't get any loot but still go up in levels a lot faster. Yeah. I have seen people doing that in their houses. And I tried doing that a little bit the first day when I first made this character. And honestly, it was so bloody boring. It was really boring to do. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. So I tried to do it and I was just like bored out of my skull. And so somehow it just feels a little bit more entertaining to do it the natural way. So this is the thing though, Filio, because you're like a PvP kind of guy. So, and you said you're like one of the most wanted people on Crimson Sea. So, you know, the thing that worries me about coming to adventure with you guys is that if people see me hanging out with your guys' group, aren't they going to start to like come after me as well? That, oh, that's Filio's friend. Let's get her. You know? That's what worries me a bit. That's actually the only thing that like is stopping me, because otherwise I would love to come and like explore the dungeons with you guys and learn the ways of these like higher end dungeons and how to survive in those. And because I'm telling you, I've played in Halls of Corruption so much that I'm absolutely sick of it by now. I'm getting really bored of it. And even the end boss in Halls of Corruption is super, super boring. Like I can solo the demon in Halls of Corruption, the end boss. I can just solo it super easy. So what is up with that? With my tamer / archer. That doesn't seem right to me somehow. It feels just as hard to kill as it would any of the, what was it, the characters, the mobs before the demon, the big guys with the wings. Oh, Worm Unlimited is less challenging. Oh yeah, I think we did discuss this one time on my stream actually, Du Jensen. I think we did. Oh, a lot of portals, so it's just easy to get around, right? And hello there, JCast. Nice to see you. How are you doing tonight? And no priest restrictions, I see. And priests can cast all spells. Oh, I see, I see. I see, I see. This is starting to actually... I just need to remember to use... I wonder if I can change the T to something else. Can you actually change the keybinds or the keys, key layout in this game? Because I do not like using the T to target the mob, because it's so far away from my finger. If I have my fingers like laying on 2 and 3, trying to reach over to the T just is too much for a female hand. Maybe it's fine for a male hand, which is a little bit larger. I wonder if he'll just die off from the poison alone. Let's try and see. Yeah, he did. After this zombie, I'm gonna check and see if there's a way to change the key layout. I need to regenerate my mana and also actually heal myself. Let's just loot this guy here. Okay, let's get some mana up. Good to hear, JCast. Nice to hear you're having a good day. Oh yeah, I'm glad you understand, Filio, yeah. Like, it could be that I'm just being silly. But just from watching other people's streams and how, like, the streamers will talk about the like PKers and the PvP people and their reputations, it just seems like you know, it's a small world. Like the reputation of people sort of like is shared quite a bit on between streamers. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm already like kind of vulnerable as is when I go into the PvP areas, so it would suck if like people started to target me even more than that. You could see it also in a flipped way that, well, since they're targeting me anyway, that what do I have to lose, you know? And for those of you who are on my stream, a few, what was it, last week, and I was still, you guys saw me looting this way, and you guys were trying to teach me to left click and left alt to loot, and I was sort of being a little bit stubborn about it. Well, now that's all I seem to use. So you guys convinced me that that's the way to go, and now it's been really handy actually doing that. I think this guy is stuck in the geometry, isn't he? Yeah, that skeleton is stuck there. So actually I'm just going to taunt him and gain my mana here. Let him watch me there. Yeah, that's nice, Filio. And like, as a streamer, I think you're like a, you know, as a player, you're a super nice guy, I can tell. But you have an evil character, don't you? Okay. Man, that fizzle sound is crazy. I think the one that they had in UO was a little bit better. It's so splotchy, that one. I can't get over it. Okay. There we go. Got some poison on that skeleton. So Filio, when you were an old UO player, right? So were you playing on Europa back in the day? I'm assuming you were, being in Finland as well. Oh, by the way, guys, Filio, talking to Filio reminds me of the new lamps in the game. So when Filio was streaming, I was still working towards getting the recipes for the new lamps that they brought with the latest update, and I managed to get all of the recipes. So, first thing I wanted to do was, of course, make some and then put them on sale at my merchant. And I had my very first experience of either this was a bug with the merchant, or else somebody was actually stealthed on my plot and was stealing stuff, because you know what was happening? So I was placing these like lamps just on tables to put them on sale versus having them in a chest or in a bag or something, which I have for all the other items. I just wanted to put them like on display that, hey guys, I now have all the lamps, you come and buy them, right? And as I was pricing them with the merchant, they disappeared before my eyes. Like about 3 of them disappeared before my eyes. And since we do not have any, if I understood correctly, there is no way for us to reveal hidden like you could in UO, is there? So there is no way, if somebody is stealthed on your plot, for you to reveal a hidden person and then boot them off your plot. Is that so? Because that is so bad. Like, if that is the reality right now, how can you ever feel safe? Like, for instance, if you're in your house and you're decorating and somebody has stealth inside your house, how can you feel safe doing anything if you're not able to reveal any the hidden like stealthers? And so what I did was as soon as I saw them vanishing before my eyes off the table, I mean, thankfully they were nothing like they were not anything like very valuable, because what I also have for sale at my merchant are some ornate items, you know, from the Lord pack that I'm selling for a lot of gold. And imagine if that would have happened with some of those items. And now I feel like really paranoid about even moving them around at all in case that happens again. So what is a person to do to keep their plot and their house safe now? I really wonder. No, the situation, Bidu, was that the items that I was putting up on sale, I had not. So it was this kind of situation where I had unlocked them, so they were not locked down, but I had not had time to price them in the merchant yet. So they were just like sitting on the tables, but on my plot. So it was easy for anyone who would have stood there would have been able to pick them up, but I didn't see anyone. So it had to be somebody who was stealthed. And so what I did was I just stood there for a while, you know, seeing if they're going to like walk off and maybe reveal themselves if their stealth, you know, fails or whatever. And I said something along the lines of, I know that you're there and not very nice to steal my stuff. So I waited for quite a while. I actually started watching a movie on my other monitor and kept an eye and just stood there just so that they would finally get bored and then stealth off and possibly reveal themselves, but nothing happened. And then finally I went inside the house and was just doing other things, and I never saw anyone. So it is possible that it was not actually anyone's stealth, but instead it was some kind of bug with the merchant that possibly when I was targeting the item to get it to give a price to it, the merchant, there was maybe some bug or something that made it vanish, you know, into like nothingness Possibly. I don't know if there's that kind of bug existing right now or not, because the thing is that the items were quite far away from the merchant, so I had to like stand next to the merchant to price them and then target like far away. I'm not sure. But they vanished before my eyes and it was super creepy. Oh yeah, I meant to check the keybinds as well to see if I can change those. Because it's not very good for me to be actually pressing that nameplate all the time. Okay, there we go. Let's get the mana up and let me just check that now. Set price first, put on merchant later, you say, Bidoo. So how the hell do you do that then? But you're, of course, in Worm Online you can do that, but how do you do that in Legends of Aria, though? Ah, I see, Filio, right. So you just played for a little time, 20 years ago in UO. I see, I see. Then you played some WoW, and then before you quit to do computers for music. Quit computers for music. I see, I see. You can use AoE magic to reveal stealth. Okay. But what about homeowners though? Because you know how in UO you can reveal all, or there was this like command to reveal anyone who is like hidden. Yeah, I'm talking about Legends of Aria, Bidoo. Yeah, Legends of Aria. It just feels wrong to me that somebody who is stealthed on your property in Legends of Aria could actually just pick up anything that you have not yet attached to the merchant. That doesn't seem right. Hey there, FPS Dread. The music I am playing is a collection of copyright-free music, so I've got a whole bunch of songs by Kai Engel. He is a Russian composer, and you can get his music free online. And then there's also a few like songs from the YouTube like free audio library as well. Some songs from Kevin MacLeod. He does a lot of good ones. Chris Zabriskie and so forth. But for Kai Engel, he has a lot of good like music. Let me just get a link for you. So you can find his stuff and download it here. No problem. Okie dokie. Oh yes, keybinds. That's what I was gonna check. So let's see now. Settings, keyboard. Okay, target self. So can I can. Combat target. T. Target last. Combat target. Surely this should be... Okay, let's go for the last one then. Now what should I change it to? Oh, that's annoying that this like gets stuck on top and I can't properly read the window underneath. How annoying. Let me just shut that. Oh my goodness. Does that get actually stuck forever here now? What? What a bug is that? Okay, here we go. That's better. Press a key to bind it to this action. Control Alt Shift modifiers allowed. Press escape to clear binding. So target last. Let me see. If my fingers are on 2 and 3, healing is 4. Maybe E. What is E actually assigned to anything? E feels like a pretty good one. Let's go for E. Target last, E. Okay, let's see how that feels. And that zombie is I think he's also stuck in geometry. So let's go for that skeleton. Yeah, E feels really good actually. It's right underneath the 3. So much faster this way. Actually don't need to do another poison. This magery stuff is actually pretty fun, I have to say. I'm quite enjoying it. Like there's something there's something that feels quite exciting about casting spells. Just like in the animations, in the effects, in the speed of things, it feels effective somehow. At this rate, I am going to be going to... I wonder if I would dare to go to Halls of Corruption already with this mage. Would that be completely crazy with manifestation? And her manifestation has been going up really slowly, actually. So that is a bit interesting. So magic affinity went up to 39 today. Channeling has gone up quite a bit to 33. Evocation has gone all the way up to 44 already. But manifestation has just barely reached 31. That is interesting. So why does manifestation go so slow? Oh yes, remember you have the new keybind now for this. So am I doing something wrong here for the manifestation to go so slow? Yeah, that's a bit crazy, isn't it, Bidoo? Yeah. I think I can just poison this guy. Let him die from the poison. There we go. Should probably get my my mana up a bit. Yeah, it would be much more exciting to go into Calls of Corruption. But is that a little bit of a crazy idea to do it at this point already? What do you guys think? Why are they both stuck in the geometry there? That's pretty bad. I mean, 3 zombies stuck in the 3D geometry in such a close range. Gonna have to get her mana up again. At least he slows down a bit, so we can get our mana up a bit. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the subscription, Filio. Aw, kiitoksia paljon. Kiitos, kiitos. Where did all of these guys come from suddenly? Okay, let's try and focus on one at a time. So Filio, how are you enjoying this new build that you made? I remember when I first saw your first stream, you had just sort of like set up that character and you were still contemplating on the selection of skills that you had. Was it magery and archery, right? You had like a manifestation / archer character. How are you enjoying that? Have you felt that that's a good mix? You did this hybrid character. Hold on, what is causing, what the hell was causing something to my horse there? That was strange, or was it another horse somewhere? Possibly. There we go. I think I need to loot another one here close by as well. Don't want to forget about that. Where is it? Is it this one? Yes. Evocation, Mani, and archery, it's pretty awesome. And now that you've gotten used to the million keybinds that you have to make, yeah. And I remember on your other stream, you were also discussing with the guys, like I was sort of lurking and I was listening, and you were sort of discussing something about switching from a short bow to a war bow or something like that to get like a dismount and then get the effect of the bigger bow from after that. So have you been playing around with that at all? Let's see, what's our reagent situation? 150. Oh, that's only 40. So what we'll do, I think, is we will keep on practicing with these in the graveyard here until I run out of my reagents. Like the first time I get into a situation where I don't have the reagents to cast a spell. And then I think I'm gonna like take the leap and try and put her into Halls of Corruption just to see how she would fare in there. I'm really curious to see if I could do any damage to the imps over there. And that way she will get up her magic resistance and also accumulate reagents while she is also casting spells or like getting her magery up. So let's try that. It could be that she would just be dead meat in there. It could be that Halls of Corruption is just way too hard for her at this point, but I'm curious to see. Because obviously these graveyards, you know, there's only so much time you feel like inspired to spend time in these. They're like a little bit on the easy side. Oops. I'm getting a handle on this though. Slowly but surely. It's actually pretty fun to play a mage. Really enjoying this. The short bow is fast and has the double shot on it. So with a decent combo, you can be very effective when the double shot activates. You gotta swap to a war bow and activate Mortal Strike so the enemy can't heal after the combo. So have you gotten a handle on that? How, like, are you able to sort of keep your head around, like, the maneuvers? Like, I can imagine for myself, like, I get muddled pretty easily. So trying to focus on many things at the same time is a bit, like, challenging sometimes. Now, let's see. I don't know, there's something so, like, satisfying about casting these spells compared to anything else I've done in Legends of Aria so far. There's something so powerful, like the feeling of, even though she's like casting wimpy spells, it just feels powerful somehow, like comparing this to playing, for instance, an archer. I can't really put my finger on it. Is it the fact that you see the progress bars going all the time? So you're getting like an actual visual feedback of how things are progressing. I'm not quite sure what is the psychological effect there, but there's something about this that just feels really cool. Better get her mana up again. Oh, no time to do that. Come on, horsey. Come on, horsey. There we go. No, they're too fast, those skeletons. I think that skeleton will die off gradually from the poison. I can just regain my mana meanwhile. Oh, you've been trying to level up your fishing and lockpicking and carpentry. Yeah, the fishing, you know, I was thinking about the fishing today. Because I have my fisher up to about 80 fishing right now. And I was trying to figure out to myself, why does fishing feel so boring compared to Ultima Online? And I think the reason is that we are not able to sail around on ships and Because that was part of the charm of fishing in Ultima Online. Sailing around on your ship and finding good fishing spots, then dealing with like deep sea like creatures that attacked you. And also, of course, back in the old days, before they had the split to Trammel and Felucca, you also had to worry about pirates, like other players, like PKs who were sailing the seas and who would come and kill you and steal your ship from you. So it was pretty exciting, actually. And I'm just feeling that now in Legends of Aria, when all you do is stand on the shore and fish, it's kind of boring. Thank you so much for the follow, Random Newbie 85, and welcome to the stream. Is anyone else feeling that about fishing in Legends of Aria? Like, I guess people have been mentioning that the ships or the boats are coming at some point. But do you guys feel that the fishing is kind of like boring right now? Yeah, it's probably a nice relaxing thing to do after all that PvP stuff that you do, Filio. Yeah, breaks things up a bit. And it's certainly something that you can do, you know, you can watch a movie and just have your character fishing there. Just have to keep watch on when you run out of fish at a certain spot. What's our reagent situation here? 280, 293, 17 lemongrass, and mushrooms. So it looks like lemongrass is something that is used quite a bit. Let me see, what other spells do we have in here? I think, was the lightning spell, was that level 4 or... Yeah, that's level 4. That's probably a little bit too hard still to use. So I think this working on the fireball seems to be the way to go right now. Can you get maps from schools? I have no idea, Filio. I really don't. Whenever I see the schools, I obviously like it's a human sort of reaction to try and then fish from them, right? Because you assume that, oh, you're supposed to get something a little bit juicier, like you would, for instance, because it reminds me of how it was in World of Warcraft. But I haven't really noticed anything special from fishing from those schools. Have you? Like, what's the benefit from fishing from those? I would love to know. Or is it maybe just a future that like is still not properly finished by the devs? And that guy's stuck in the geometry as well. What the hell? Yeah, all of these guys stuck in the geometry. You know, guys, I feel like I want to mosey on over to Halls of Corruption. Let's see how she actually fares in there. She'll probably like die instantly, but let's do that. Where does her Hearthstone take to, actually? Does that take to Helm? Or does it take to the house? Okay, it takes to the house. So we might as well stock up some... Let's stock up on some reagents while we're here. So actually, Filio, this is my fishing spot. So I have 2 houses. This is my second house, which is devoted to my fisher. So he just has a few steps away and he can fish from the seashore there. And actually, I wonder if I have any new neighbors in this area. Nobody has moved next to me, and there's this guy up here. And he has a whole bunch of like, or she, who knows. They have a whole bunch of like fishing crap here on the shore. And there is a new plot over here actually. So there's a new neighbor right here. Why would somebody actually move right next to this guy? I don't know. And there is another new neighbor over here. I have not seen this one yet. They actually have their house already built as well. And is there any other So for instance, when I moved first to this seashore, there was only one plot here. Now we seem to have some new neighbors. You've gotten the gigantic fishes from the schools and never got from open water. Could it be? Maybe. But here's my question then about the fish in general. So what the hell do you do? What the hell do you do with the fish? I haven't been able to like figure out how to cook with them, or like what are you supposed to do with them? I wish, wouldn't it be fun if the fishermen in the NPC fishermen had work orders for fishermen, just like they do for carpentry and tailoring and everything, that they would request, bring 20 of such and such fish. That would be so awesome. Because right now I don't know, like I have like tons and tons of fish here, and I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with them all. What do we have? 864 small tiro fish. 267 small barrel fish. And a few of the huge ones. Oh, a gigantic tiro fish. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with that thing, though. Yeah, I have done the SOS maps a little bit. So those have been pretty fun. They've been pretty fun. It mixes things up a bit. I haven't done the treasure maps, only the SOS ones so far. Right, so it's linked to the cooking stuff, which is not like properly implemented yet. You can level up your cooking with those fishes, but I couldn't figure out how the hell you do that though. So you need the cooking pot, right? So, oh, it's locked down. I think I have a cooking pot here somewhere. So you have a cooking pot in your inventory. Then you open the cooking pot, and let's put, for instance, one fish in here. Cannot be cooked. So this is, I think, what I was bumping into earlier. So why can I not cook a fish? I don't get it. Let's try another fish. Let's try a huge barrel fish. That cannot be cooked. So how the hell does this thing work? I don't understand. What if I try putting Can I not move this around? Apparently not. So what if I try putting a tough meat in there? Okay, that actually went into the pot. Start cooking. So she started cooking that one at least. You failed destroying some ingredients. Okay, but why doesn't it work with the fish? Do you have to cut them up or something? So I wonder if you're supposed to fillet them with something. Let's just try. Let's take one fishy and use our surely I have, don't I have a hunting knife on me? What's up with that? I thought I had a hunting knife. Oh, it's in her hand, actually. Hold on. Q. Okay, cutting fish. Ah, and now it's a raw barrel fish fillet, and that will go into the... Okay, so you have to fillet the fish then. Okay, okay. You failed destroying the... Okay, so we got it figured out. We got it figured out. Obviously, I'm not going to be cooking with this particular character, but now we figured it out then. So you have to fillet the fish before cooking them. And I'm wondering whether you like... Because at least in Worm Online, the other Oh, Filio, wasn't it you that I needed to show Worm Online to? I think it was, wasn't it? Wasn't it you that I promised that when you're on my stream sometime, I'm going to show you Worm Online? Ah, you only get it as one when you put the whole stack. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's gather, and actually I have sort of a similar decoration going on at my other house, and we're gonna take her to my other house because that's right next to Halls of Corruption. So I want to take one of these fishies to put up above the fireplace there as well. So let's actually grab one of the fish here. Let's take that one, large spotted one, and then grab some reagents. And we should actually put that back as well. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, before we go off, so let's do that, Filio. I will show you Worm Online. And for anyone else who is here for Legends of Aria, please forgive me while I show you guys another Sandbox MMO which works pretty much like Legends of Aria, but it is a first-person 3D game, and Worm Online. It is an old MMO, but it has a very, very active dev team that brings new updates every single week. It has a very dedicated, very friendly, lovely community. And it's just like, I've been so addicted to Worm Online for the past 5 years. I play it every single day, and I don't think anything is ever going to take me away from Worm. It is just a great, great MMO. So let's dive into Worm just for a second here. So before we head off, and I will show you all about Worm. So how does this compare to Legends of Aria? I've got a little bit of lag going on because I have, let me see if I were to actually put this to, let's just put this to full screen and then minimize it, and it might help with the lag a little bit, I think so, yes. So how does this compare to Legends of Aria? So you know how in Legends of Aria you can own a little plot of land, and upon that land you can, let me just grab a horse as we do a tour here. And upon that land you can build one or more houses if you can fit more than one house. Well, in Worm Online, you can decide the size of your land. You can resize that at any time. And so actually I own this, we're on an island right now, and I own this entire island. And so, and on this island I can, like these animals, I've all bred them. So in Legends of Aria, animals have stats, right? Well, in this game, animals have things called traits, where they have traits that make them go faster or make them stronger so that they can like carry more, or maybe they might have some negative traits as well. And they have genetics. So when you breed like two fast horses together, they will have like they will most likely have like a fast offspring. And everything has an age here. So all the animals start off as baby animals, and there you can see a foal actually that I've gotten from that horse over there. And they eventually die from old age. And this goes for not only the animals, but also the trees. So trees will start off as little sprouts that you can plant anywhere you like, and then they will grow up to be, you know, old big trees. For some trees it might take months for them to grow up. And all the trees have different qualities. So you can chop them down, you can harvest wood from them, and the woods have different qualities. And some trees also have like bear fruit as well. And the maple trees, for instance, they give off maple syrup. Pine trees will give off pine nuts. And some woods are more durable, some woods are more flexible. So for instance, to make a fishing rod, you would want to use a willow tree because that's more flexible. But then for stuff you want to store things in, you would want to use cedar because that will decay slower. And then the game all of the landscape you see, it's all seamless. So there you can like travel the lands completely seamlessly. All of these mountains here are like actual mountains that you can climb up and go and adventure to, and you can reach the tops of the mountains. You would run out of stamina if you were actually trying to climb the mountain. So what people do is they make tunnels inside, so you can tunnel into the mountains and make long mining tunnels. And some people make tunnels that zigzag up to the top of the mountains, and then they live at the top of the mountains. And then the seasons change in this game. So you can see we're in wintertime right now, and you can, like, everything that you see is you can interact with. So for instance, the ground, it has snow on it, and I can collect snow. You can see this option to collect snow, and then I will get a little bit of snow into my inventory. So we got some snowballs, and all of the items have a 3D model. So this snowball that I just gathered, if I place this on the ground, you can see it's a little 3D like snowball. And if I cut some grass, so for instance, if I use my sickle and I cut some grass, hold on, let me try and find a grass tile. There's some grass. It's underneath the snow, but I can cut grass. You need to be on solid ground. Okay, let's disembark. So the horses, they will, it's not like WoW where it's a spell and the horse vanishes. It's like Legends of Aria where your horse actually stays in place, and you can give it commands if you've tamed it as well. But in this case, we're just using like a saddle to keep it in place. So cut grass, and you can see this progress bar going at the bottom here. And the skill system works pretty much identically to, oh, thank you so much for the follow, Eerie Ekru, and welcome to the stream. So you gather 3 mixed grass, and now I have the grass in my inventory, and I can also place that right on the ground here, and it's like a 3D model of the grass. So all the items have 3D models. So for instance, in my, let's see, what else do I have in my inventory here? For instance, I have a candle. If I put that on the ground, you can see it's a little candle, and I can actually light it as well. Light that, and and it seems to be a bit buggy right now for some reason, but that is so cool to me that all of the items have 3D models. Like, I love that so much. And in Ultima Online, and I guess the same as in Legends of Aria, if you place something on the ground, I guess it decays and vanishes after a while, maybe 15 minutes, something like that. In Worm Online, items, if they have a very high quality, so items have a quality factor and a damage factor. So you can repair items and you can improve their quality in this game. And if you have created an item that has very, very high quality, it will actually, if nobody touches it, it can be on the ground for months. For months, guys. So for instance, one time I managed to find, I managed to find like this abandoned plot that I claimed for myself. So some people had been living there before, and I was, cleaning out the place, I was cutting the grass, and then I noticed something in the grass, and it was like this rusty brown thing, and I picked it up, and it was an old key. It was a rusted old key that had been there for months, and you can rename things in the game. So somebody had renamed the key to wolves. So from that I assumed that they had been keeping some wild wolves captive or something like that. And in the game, you can build your own ships. So I have a shipyard building here. And all the buildings, the way that you build them, it's wall by wall. So all of the houses you will see in this game, it's one wall, one tile for the floors. So you can completely design the houses any way you like. And you can see here in my shipyard, I have a caravel that I'm working on. It's the largest ship that you can get in Worm. And it's a very magnificent looking vessel. Right now you cannot see the sails because I have not attached them yet, but that's almost done. And you can sail the seas seamlessly in the game. Here's the smallest kind, which is a rowboat. And obviously a rowboat is going to go much slower than a caravel. And also it can hold less inventory as well. You can build bridges. So this bridge I've built myself. There's many different types of bridges in the game. And here you can see in my harbor, there's several different types of like boats here. And I have some merchant stalls, so you can sell stuff here as well with your merchants. Works pretty much like UO. So the merchants have it in their inventory, and you can open up their inventory. Let me see, what else can I show you guys? We can go up to the... What else? Oh yeah, I was going to say, I was talking about the seasons. So the seasons change. You have the winter and the summer and the fall, and they all have different qualities and attributes about them that affect the game. And obviously everything looks different during the winter versus the summer. The time of day changes, the weather changes, so you can have very foggy days during which you'll actually get like lost if you're sailing out on your ship. You have very sunny days, rainy days, you'll have lightning. Then also what else changes? So seasons, time of day. Yeah, time of day, and then the weather, and also the wind changes direction, and this will affect like your speed of sailing on your ship. So, you have to always check the weather before you go sailing to make sure, like, to decide which ship to take, and depending on what direction you're going in. And here's an example of the tunnels. So you can tunnel right into your mountain and look for ore. And then let's see, what else do we have here? Then there's like water divination, so you can find tiles that actually give off water. And this tile happens to give off water, so I've put a fountain on top of it, and I can actually drink the water from this fountain, so it regenerates water from this tile. And then the last thing I'm going to show quickly before we go back into Legends of Aria is the farming aspect of the game. So, and oh yeah, you can terraform the land. So everything, you see these roads here. When I found this island, it was completely like nature. It was just wild nature. So all of these roads I've had to build and terraform myself. And so you can change the shape of the land. And here are my crops, but I've been very bad at taking care of them. So I have a whole bunch of crops that are just weeds right now because I haven't been taking care of them lately. But I have some onions still, or actually these are garlic that I could harvest. And so you can farm in the game. You can plant seeds, and then in a week's time, you can harvest and if you take care of your crops, like if you tend to them every day, you're going to get a much better yield from your harvest. There's also beekeeping, and just like this game is like so deep. It has so many cool systems in it. It's just amazing. An amazing game. So yeah, I think that's enough. That's enough for Worm. I think that gives a little bit of a taste of what this game is about, and we're going to go back to we'll go back to Legends of Aria now. And let's put this back into full screen mode. So Doc Sardo, that was Worm Online, and welcome to the stream. And hello there. Oh yeah, I love your name. Welcome to the stream. And Doc Sardo, you think you played it a long time ago, and there were no animations for players. Everyone walked around with their arms extended. Yeah, the graphics of Worm have come so far. They have a whole new rendering engine. They just introduced a completely new system for the water of the sea. So it has like realistic like waves and everything. It has improved a lot since the old days, a lot. Yeah, I don't know if it's so hard to learn really, Eerie Ekru. It's a very grindy game though. Like to get things done, it takes a long time. So it requires a lot of work and a lot of grinding. But I think you would enjoy this actually, Filio. I think you would enjoy Worm. So how long did it take to build? So are you saying like all the stuff that I had on my island? So I've had that island for about 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. So I've been working on it gradually, but like, when you first start out in Worm, here's the thing. You have such bad skills that it takes forever to build even a tiny little house. But the more your skills like progress, the faster the progress bar goes. So when you're a newbie and you're trying to build just even one wall, the progress bar goes like really, really slowly. But then when you have really high carpentry like I do, it'll just go whew, like in a flash, like in a couple of seconds. And then so buildings, so that's what's also so rewarding about Worm is that it's actually the most aggravating and the most tedious when you first begin, but it just gets better and better and better as your skills start to go up. I find that so motivating about the game. Yeah, no problem, Filio. I'm always very happy to show off some Worm because I really, really love that game. So now let's stock up our reagents a little bit. And so lemongrass seems to be something that goes quite fast. So let's grab maybe even 500 lemongrass here. I'm not sure what mages usually take along when they go to a dungeon. And the rest of these mushrooms as well. Let's take 100 mushrooms. Like so. And that should probably be enough. And I have more reagents at the other house. So and let's just leave these little guys over here. And then we shall mosey on over to my other house and get her hearthstone bound to the bindstone there. And then I will venture into Halls of Corruption with this character and we'll see how she actually manages, like, if there's any use for her to go there at all. Oh, there's a shaman. Let's see how I do against a shaman, actually. A goblin. Oh, there's a couple of those little assholes. Really hate those, really hate these little guys. They're so fast and so annoying. But this is a good practice, actually, for the imps in Halls of Corruption. And actually, I need to use Cure on myself. There we go. This is actually a very good practice. Oh, hold on. Gonna have to heal up a bit. Do I have poison on me? I don't. Why isn't she healing up any more than she is? Quite interesting. I wonder if there's a spell that like lessens your skills like there was in UO. Jeez. I could, of course, go into my house. At least the manifestation is raising quite a bit by doing those healing spells. Quite interesting. But why is her healing like so limp somehow? So bad. Where did those little brutes go? Did they chicken out on me? Where did they go? Did they run off back this way? That seems to be their camp. But where did the little goblins go, though? The shaman would be like halfway there. Oh, there he is. Okay. So yeah, this is probably very comparable to those nasty little imps in Halls of Corruption, I think. Of what that experience would be like. Although there, of course, it's going to be so much more intense because you're going to have constant spawn of the little imps. Oh, there we go. Okay, now cure yourself quickly. There we go. And then some heals as well. Thank you so much for the follow, Dennis, and welcome to the stream. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I know what it is. It's because it's just a normal heal, isn't it? I wonder if I should change it for the greater heal. Hold on. That's probably what it is. Oh, what am I doing? I need my magery book. Here. And greater heal. I wonder if I'm able to cast greater heal. Let me see. Yeah, I am. Okay. That will definitely work a little bit better, I think. Good. So let's mosey on over to the... That went kind of okay. Oh, there's the other goblin. Hold on. Let's get this guy as well. I need to get my mana up. Okay, let's get the mana up a bit. There we go. I might actually be able to manage in corruption. I might be able to. Oh, the greater heal is fizzling quite a bit. Maybe I'm just not, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's fizzling so much. It's level 4, so it looks like I'm gonna have to just go back to the normal heal. instead. For now, it's only level 1, but it doesn't. Yeah, because it's better to do many of the small heals than just fizzle over and over with a greater heal. But that's definitely going to help when I'm finally able to do greater heal someday. Maybe even today, with the speed that this is going. So we're gonna run over to the teleporter, or rather the whatchamacallit, the gatekeeper, and then we will run over to the other house, bind our soul there, and then go into corruption. Oh yeah, there was that thing about the auto zoom that you could turn off. Let's try that actually, because I was asking about that in my previous stream because somebody complained that I'm auto zoomed out, like I'm zoomed out. Okay, auto zoom enabled, so you can zoom in and keep it then zoomed. Okay. I think they're probably complaining because my screen is I guess my character's pretty small on this screen because I have a quite large monitor. So for you guys, you're just seeing this little tiny crumb of a character. Yeah, Filio, if you decide to start playing Worm, here's the only thing you really need to know. So you need to know, thank you for the follow, K's Adidasville. You need to know that you should have, so it's a Java game. You need to have the latest Java installed and 64-bit. And if you do, then it should work. And if you don't, then you're going to have problems. Oh, and I still have the wrong Nightbot here, actually. Let me just switch that. I have the settings for Worm. But I could keep that. I might as well keep that. But let's add the Legends of Aria one as well. Like so. And greetings, Kess. So when you say Christy Mack, what do you mean by that? How does this actually look zoomed in while writing? Kind of looks dorky that way. Ah, I see, Filio. Your character is Christy Mack. I see. And you've been rolling with Filio doing the bosses. I see. Welcome to the stream. Filio's a good guy, isn't he? You can always trust a Finn. And hey there, Belfast. Yesterday you were mining obsidian ore and some red villains showed up and mugged you. Oh no! Nasty old PK, right, Filio? One of the ungilded guys that doesn't even take a doesn't take a beating even when hanging with you guys. Very nice. I take a beating no matter what. Hold on, I'm totally lost here. I should have stuck to the. I usually go along the river, and then that way I find the way over. Well, at least Belfast, at least you have the courage to go and mine like obsidian. I have not had the courage to do that. I've just been like a wimp and sticking to the mines here in the guarded areas. Speaking of which, does anyone know, I heard it mentioned, did I hear maybe you mention that, Filio, on your stream, that they're going to come out with 2 new servers when it goes to Steam? Did I hear correctly? Was that on your stream possibly? And does anyone know what those servers are going to be? Like, what do you think? Does anyone know whether they're going to come out with a PvE server? Because if they do, I'm probably switching to that one, to be quite honest. Oh, thank you so much for the 10-bit cheer, Kess. Very much appreciated. So guys, you can see the little house icon there. And actually this character has not yet discovered Halls of Corruption, so we can do that after we've gone and bound her soul to the house, to the other house. So just normal servers. I see. Just for the other coast. I see. So 2 American servers for the other coast of the US? Did I understand correctly? And Bidu, you're thinking that they'll either have a PvE servers or something like a Feltram split in a month or 2 when the population starts tanking. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I loved Ultima Online back in the day before there was the split of Trammel and Feluca. As much as I hate being ganked by PKs, as much as it restricted my gameplay, it was still exciting. And I know that's completely conflicting with what I'm saying, that if they come out with a PvE server, that I will... Oh, here, guys, let me show you guys quickly. So here are the new lamps that I have on sale. And I'm probably selling them for too expensive of a price. I'm selling them for 50 silver right now, just because I'm assuming that not everyone has the ability to make them yet. So I just wanted to give it a try, but it's probably too expensive. I should probably lower the price. But anyhow, so I had some boxes here that were unlocked because I had not given the price yet, and then they just vanished before my eyes. I'm pretty sure somebody was stealthed and just like snatched them up. Yeah, and I'm selling actually like an ornate throne for 90 gold and a savage throne for 90 gold. And I know I know those prices are absolutely preposterous. I know. But this is my thinking, okay? Now that the game has been like alive for quite a while, and a lot of people have already started to have, they have their houses set up, they have their merchants set up, and they're starting to accumulate a lot of extra gold. I'm sure there's a lot of people who actually have a lot of gold and they don't know what to do with it anymore because they have their house already. And they've maybe built everything that they want to build. So what the hell are they going to do with their gold? Luxury items. So I'm just how do you say, putting the fish into the hook into the water just to see what happens. And yeah, I know it's a crazy price, but we'll see. But what I was saying earlier is that thank God I wasn't moving these around at that point when these ones just like vanished before my eyes. So yeah, it's so bad in my opinion that you cannot, like, of course that's good to know that the magery option now, that you could do like an AoE spell and then reveal like people who are in the area that way. But surely there should be a way for homeowners to be able to reveal hidden people on their plot so that they can kick or ban them. Like, what the hell? Obviously we need to have that. Obviously. So what was I saying before that? Oh yeah, we need to put the fish up on the fireplace. Hold on. So let's just get out the decoration options here. And put the old fishy here on the ground. And get this rotated. And then move it up a bit. Okay. And then west a little bit down. Maybe one more to the south. No. Keep that to the north. And maybe one more to the west. There we go. That looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Doesn't that look cozy? So, let's bind our character here to this house. Oh yeah, we were talking about the servers. That's right. Let me check what you guys were saying here now. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, that like, even though I'm completely contradicting myself when I say that, I'm scared to go to the PvP areas, but then I still enjoyed that like thrill back in UO, and I enjoyed UO the best before there was the split. Still, the lazy side of me, that sort of human side of me that wants things to be like convenient, would still rush to a PvE server if one came out. Probably. Who knows? Then again, you never know. Like, once I start to sort of gain a little bit more courage to go into the PvP areas, maybe, who knows, I might like start to actually feel really comfortable there. I think it's just a hurdle I need to get over, really. Oh, see you later, Filio. Thanks for hanging with us today. Not sure if you already went. Yeah, Filio already went. So, Puai, welcome to the stream. So you're saying that you think that they will probably never do an official pure PvE server, as they don't have the population for a PvE server, and a lot of game mechanics are built on PvP. Yeah, that's an interesting point, actually. I mean, the game really seems to be pushing towards PvP in every way, doesn't it? So I wonder how the community, because there's a community server which is PvE only. I wonder how wonder what it's like to play on that server in that respect. Like, I don't want to go to a community server though, but I wonder how it has affected gameplay there, you know? You can always challenge them to get the PKs down. Yeah, but I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter though. I hate like causing grief to other people in the game. So, and I know I should not see it as grief. I know I shouldn't. So guys, just one little second. We're going to take a little bathroom break and then we're going to go over to corruption, which is just next door. So I will be right back. Okay, and I am back. A dual button, yeah. I'm surprised the game doesn't actually have dual, because that would be like a nice soft, like a soft landing into the PvP stuff. And, you know, it would allow PvE players like myself who are kind of like scared to try that, would give us like a safe way to sort of like test the waters and see if we are actually able to like defend ourselves. Yeah, exactly what you're saying as well, Kess. Exactly, yeah. Oh, if you're in a party, you can duel without losing karma. I see, Puai. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So, now, let's see. What do we have here? Let's just put that in there. We do not need any bandages with this character. And let's put the... There's a frayed scroll. And let's actually put that as well here. Like so. Okay. Here's the big moment, guys. Going into corruption with this baby mage. Let's see if... Oh, the money as well. Let's put that back in quickly as well. It's 31 weight, so definitely want to get rid of that. Okay. And did I bind my hearthstone? I think I did, but let's just do that just in case I forgot. You are already bound to this location. Okay, here we go. And hello there, Camp Dandelion. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I have a new mage character, and she's just a baby mage. But I'm gonna try and go into Halls of Corruption and see how, like, if I'm able to manage there at all. We'll see. I have a sneaking suspicion she's just gonna die instantly, but. Oh, there is somebody dead over there. If I would have had my... Well, of course, yeah. With... I was going to say that if I would have had my tamer, I could have rezzed that person, but actually I can't res the ghost with a tamer. Only mages can. So here we go. I hope there's not a whole bunch of imps in there. Oh, my horse. I should have... Damn it. I should have left my horse back there. Shit. Okay, let's dismiss the horse quickly. So how am I gonna... With my tamer, I'm so used to the imps now, but now with my mage, I wonder how I will actually manage here. A whole bunch. It looks like there's a lot of people around, which is good, and this is a... The entrance itself is like super bad, so it's good that there's lots of people around. And let's see if I try killing that hellhound, or that person is going to attack. And I wonder if I should take actually lockpicking with this mage. And there's an imp over there. So this is the interesting point. Whether I will actually be able to kill an imp or not. Ooh, this is really, really tough for me. This is way too tough for me. Shit. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh jeez. Oof. I really need a greater heal. Oh shit. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. I really need to get to a safer area quickly. Let's stick with these guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, their spells are like super strong. Well, at least my manifestation is going up like crazy. Oh, crikey. Let me go up to this corner here and regain my mana. I think I need to stick to the other people real close. What am I doing? Let's go to this one. Oof. Yeah, Belfast. I have managed to... Yeah, I know that imp that you're talking about. Yeah, with the orange name, or I think it had a different colored name. But I have managed to get from that imp, I've managed to get one book, actually for magery. It's a magery book, so I only have one skill book so far from all of my playing of Legends of Aria. And it was a magery one. And I've also managed to... From that imp, I've managed to get a couple of decorations as well. So yeah, it's a cool little imp. It's nice. It usually spawns around here or also on the other side of this well. So I need to find a place that feels a little bit safer. I might actually just, I don't know, this might be too big of a chunk to chew on right now, to be quite honest. Ugh. I think what I need to actually do, is stick to the entrance stick to the entrance and then go through the teleporter back up above ground if it looks too dangerous. I'm gonna have to do it wimpy style, I think. Yeah, these bloody imps. Go, 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 Melina. Go, 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 go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Quickly, let's go out of here. Let's go up to the top. And then I can get little breathers in between. Oh no, there's another imp. Oof. It's a bit tough for me, the Halls of Corruption now with this character. She needs more of the resistance. So I'm assuming that the magic resistance, the only way to build that up is to get more of the... What is it now? To get more of the wisdom, right? Reduces damage taken from magical spells. So I didn't notice at all whether that was going up or not. I need to get greater heal. Ugh. I think this is too much to chew on right now. But I'll give it another go. I'll just stick close to the teleporter though. And hello there, Laserjet. Welcome to the stream. Do I draw fantasy stuff? Well, I'm an artist. And I do draw some fantasy stuff. Yeah. You can see actually my artwork in the... there's a link on my... if you look at the panels underneath the stream window, there's one for portfolio, so you can see my artwork there. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this real wimpy style now. But yeah, I wonder if I should take lockpicking with this character, actually. What I could do, of course, you know what I could do, guys? I could go around healing people. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. Just go around healing people. I could go to that one sweet spot just before the gargoyles, and when they escape into the tunnels, how could I could deal with a hellhound, I think. Because then, but there's the imps. Oh, shit, 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 shit. No. Ugh. No, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Because then I could do something useful. Even though I wouldn't get any loot. This is probably not a wise choice. Here we go. And I could just like heal people like crazy. And look at the manifestation, how that really like, that goes up so fast by healing people. Yeah. That's what I should do. And that would be so cute to actually heal people while they're fighting. Let me see. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go and just heal the shit out of people. Oh, there's a nymph. No, 2 imps is too much for me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Too much, too much, too much. Too much. No, 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 no. Shit. Oof. Ooh. And Sir Pixel, you're saying best advice. Oh shit. No, 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 I'm not ready for an imp. I'm not ready for an imp. No, I am so dead. Oh shit, I'm probably gonna die right here. I don't have enough mana. I need this guy's help. Oh, please save me. Okay, there we go. But that is a mage. Maybe he can res me, I'm not sure. Can an apprentice mage res? Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have to jog on over to the thingamajig. Yeah, a little bit too tough for this character. And you were saying, Sir Pixel, that best advice for this area is you want to have your skills to be around 60 plus, because these can farm your skills up to 70. Yeah. It's a little bit crazy to come in here with 35 manifestation. Oh, look at that, guys, actually. Manifestation has already raised to 35. I mean, we started off with 31 today. And hello there, Skang, and welcome to the stream. You're saying you should consider taking blocking. Blocking. Let's have a look here. Blocking. Blocking determines your effectiveness using a shield, though. But isn't that just for shields? Or do mages, like, run around with shields in their hands, though? Because, of course, she's not using any, like... She doesn't have anything in her hand other than her hunting knife. So, do mages carry shields around? The meta is all mage abilities blocking and pierce. I don't understand. But that will change, I see. Thankfully, the resurrection stone is not too far away. Oh, so healers, or rather mages take healing as well, even though they can use the spell? Or is it that they save their mana for... that they don't want to waste their mana on the healing spells, but instead use bandages? That makes sense, actually. I should then start healing with this character. Yeah, vigor, but vigor affects the bandaging though, doesn't it? So, healing, are you saying, Puai, that if you have healing skill, it affects your healing spells? Yeah, vigor for like healing bandages, yeah. But I guess that's what Puai meant though, that's why Puai I also listed vigor, was because that improves the effectiveness of the bandaging though. Yeah. Yeah, I have healing on my... I have GM healing actually on my tamer. So I definitely enjoy the healing, but what I'm confused by though is why a mage would have healing if they can just heal with their spells. But I'm trying to guess for the reason, and the only thing I can think of is that they would use bandages to conserve their mana pool so that they don't waste mana on healing but save it for the offensive spells. Bandaging is best healing spell in PvE. Instant, yeah, I know. It's very effective. It is. So maybe we should start healing with her as well. So let's actually, I have a whole bunch of bandages at the house. So let's go grab... We can start healing with her. I mean, I can always like remove that later on if I feel like it. But now that she's just a baby mage, it certainly doesn't hurt, does it? So let's grab a whole bunch of bandages actually. Yeah, mana is the setback. That makes sense, guys. That makes sense. Yeah. But, of course, she's going to have vigor then to make the... Because vigor makes the bandages... Vigor determines the effectiveness of bandaging and offers a damage bonus with melee and ranged weapons. But for the bandages itself, I would have to have then vigor in her build as well, though, right? And then I'm starting to think that, like, if she has the alchemy and the inscription in her build, will she have room for all of this? Let's just grab healing. And then also vigor then. I should probably go and buy the skill up. Buy the skill up at, in town. Oh, that won't fit. Let's take off, yeah, well, let's just keep that there. Fine then. So, in that case... Yeah, and the nice thing about bandages as well is they're so effective against the poison spells as well. So let's see. Why is that mouse over not working properly? You see that? Weird. Oh, is it because she's in... How strange. You see how I'm not getting like a highlight over that? I can grab it, but I'm not getting the little outline so I can actually see the tooltip for how many there are. But... let's take 150. Do I have 150 here? Yeah. There we go. See, it works here, but it just does not work here. Isn't that weird? I've never seen that actually happen. And we're going to actually switch the bandages over to... Does anyone remember the custom command for the bandaging? Because I remember you could drag it over here, right? But there was a bug that it doesn't always work, does it? And then there was like a custom command that you could put there. I just forget what it was. Hello, Serven. How are you doing tonight? And how are you enjoying the game? What are you up to in Aria these days? Use resource bandage. Okay. Use resource bandage. Let's see. Let's use this one. Update. Let's see if that works. Yes, it works. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Yeah, her healing will go up in no time. I do enjoy the healing skill. Oh, you can do it with the Hearthstone and the potions as well. And hello there, Billy. Welcome to the stream. So, Serven, you're asking how to light a fireplace. I don't think you can. So what I've been doing is I've been putting these like campfires into the fireplaces to make them look lit up. I don't think you can light them up, to be honest. Okay. We gotta go and save our body. Let's hope that there's like a lot of people in there. And you know what else I like about bandages is that you can like just use them on the run as well. They are nice. They are very nice. It was actually healing was the first GM skill that I did in this game. Yeah, no problem, Serven. Serven, have you managed to get the new lamps yet? shouldn't have gone in there. Now, let's just get healed up before we go in there. And hope dearly that there's like a whole bunch of people so I can go get my body. Yeah, Serven, it took me probably like a whole day to get all of the, like, combined to get the 3 recipes. It was really hard for me as well. Such a pain. And chopping wood, like, the amount of boards you get from all the wood that you chop just is so small. Like, it's so different from, like, mining or gathering stone. I wish it was a little bit more equal to those. Yeah. Well, if you don't manage to get them, I mean, you're here on Crimson Sea as well, aren't you? So if you don't manage to get any, I'd be happy to make you some lamps if you want, for free. But I am guessing you want to get the recipe yourself for your own crafter. And Laser, you're asking, do I also draw pictures based on finished stories? We want to be one of the first German Legends of Aria roleplay shorts and are looking for an artist. I see. I'm not taking any commissions right now, though, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'm doing my own projects right now, and because I used to work in game studios, and then in this like fall, I decided to resign from my job because I came to this conclusion that I've been working in studios and offices for, you know, I mean, I just turned 50, so that's like almost 30 years of, you know, working in like different workplaces and studios and offices, and always doing work on the needs of others. And I wanted to, like, I have a whole bunch of projects I want to do for myself, so I decided that I want to now focus, you know, it's time to now focus on my own projects and work on my own, like, my own stuff. So that's why I'm not taking any commissions right now. And it seems to be a pretty good situation now. I think we're probably going to be able to get our body. It's over there. Let's hope there's not an imp over here. Okay, good. Just make a double check. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So what did I want to do? I wanted to go and heal those guys. So there's a hellhound over there. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, there's one that spawned... Oh, no. It spawned right over there. And I wanted to go and heal people. That's right. So actually, I need to assign the healing skill to, or rather not the healing, but the healing spell. Let's see if I can get forward with this lady going in front. I could just heal her, but I need to first get the spell, hold on, from the spell book and get that assigned. I could try getting the greater heal. That might be good. No, we gotta get the cure as well. Let's get the cure over here. Like so. Okay. And we'll just use... Actually, oh, hold on. We need to move that one there and that one there. There we go. If I just stick... Oh, there's an imp over there. And I'm just gonna stick close to her and heal her up. Shit. I didn't want to lure them on her. That's for sure. Let's see if I can just... I'll just heal her up. She probably wonders what the hell I'm doing. Like, why am I stalking her? Yeah, the greater heal is just too much. The greater heal is just too much for me right now. So let's get back to the normal heal. Let's put that back over here. And heal her up. And she probably has no idea, like, who is this crazy person who's doing nothing else but healing me here? She's thanking me. My pleasure. Pleasure, friend. Practicing my healing abilities. Oh, at 40 to 45. Okay, I still have some way to go then. Yeah, my manifestation is now 35 only. Oh, sure. I don't mind. Joining her group. I actually joined a group for the very first time today, guys. For the very first time today. This is actually a kind of nice setup. And, you know, I've seen her before on my tamer. So I think she has res me, and I think I've resed her as well. I see her often here in... in corruption. And this allows me to also loot some things. So this is like a perfect setup. My tamer has 70 right now. I'm her own little, like, her own personal little healer. Isn't that cute, guys? This baby mage of mine. And I saw somebody had followed. Hold on, let me check. Laserjet, thank you for the follow. Where's Freya? Over there. Yeah, this is so cute, actually, because Freya is a really nice player. Like, I don't know her, but I just bump into her often here with my tamer, and then we help each other, and we don't know each... And she has, of course, no idea that this is the same as my tamer character, or like it's the same player. I'm a little bit scared about going into this area, though, with her, because I'm going to have to stick very close to her, because I think I'll be dead pretty easily in here. Let's see how we manage. This is actually quite cute. This is cute to help her like this. Ooh. Thank you so much for the follow, Asli. Welcome to the stream. Oh, she needs a cure. No, I did not give up, but here's the thing. If I am to progress at all with my tamer or with my crafter or whoever that might be, I need to start making runes, and to make runes I need a mage, right? So I decided that this is now a good spot to start working on a mage so I can make runes, and then my tamer can go and like do exploring a little bit safer. So that is why we're working on a mage today. My tamer is now at 70, and I actually took my tamer. I know you guys who have seen my streams before, you saw how wimpy I was with my 5 grizzly bears before. And I didn't have the courage to go and tame myself a beetle. But I actually did that off stream. I tamed myself I went to an oasis and I tamed myself a beetle, believe it or not. So yeah, so I did get a little taste of, and I got over my initial sort of fear. Like, it wasn't too bad. Ooh, there is a gargoyle. That went down fast, my goodness. Kakadu needs some cure. Ooh. Oh, gotta take good care of Freya now with 2 mobs. Oh, gotta watch out for that hellhound. Oh. This is great, actually. I get to help her and gain skills at the same time, both for bandaging and vigor, or like healing and vigor, and the manifestation as well. Awesome. Like, I didn't really expect it to turn out this way. And I'm so glad I bumped into her as well, because I know she's a nice player, so... Oh yes, it was so good getting the beetle, Asli. It was so good. Like, I can totally imagine, like, I can totally understand why everyone was telling me, you should get a beetle, you should get a beetle. And it made life so much easier after that. And it's so much more, like, it kills so much more efficiently. It's so much nicer that you don't have to keep healing, like, 5 different, Oh shit. Oh shit. Too much. Too much. Too much. No, 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 no. No, 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 I'm dead. No, 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 no. I have to retreat. I have to retreat a bit. Oh. Where is Freya? Over there. There we go. That's more like it. I'm actually surprised I stayed alive. I thought I was gonna die after that moment. Oh, and there's something to loot over there as well. And that one to loot as well. Yeah. I actually am surprised. Like, this is such an intense area. This is probably the most intense area in all of Halls of Corruption. There's one choke point here. So I'm surprised that we're actually handling this kind of okay. As long as I stay behind her, I'm kind of okay. Where did her nameplate go? There we go. Where did she go? Where is she? Oh, she's there. Okay. Hey there, Stacy. Nice to see you. How are you doing tonight? Your maxed out beetle on siege killed Crimson Dragons. His name was Dexter after your brother. Cool. And hello there, Grimshin. So how's my mage coming along? Well, I mean, she was just a... Oh, shit. She was just a baby mage when we first started off today, and she had 31 manifestation, and now she has 37. Oh, shit. And I'm trying to, like, I've come into Halls of Corruption, which is the easiest, dungeon, but she's just a baby mage. So I've managed to find this player that my tamer has helped back in the past, and she of course does not know that I'm the same player. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die now. And Freya's not doing too well either. Where is she? Shit. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. This is not good. I'm totally lost. I have no idea where I'm going now. Shit. There she is. Oh, jeez. Oh no, no, she died. Oh no, I've been a bad healer. I've been a bad healer, guys. Oh, I got her dead. No, that's not good. But her spells and her healing abilities are so tiny right now. Hopefully somebody can res her up. I'm pretty sure somebody here can res her up. Shit. It's intense, guys. Look at this. Crazy. Uh-oh, we got another corpse in here. So for those who don't... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Look at all of those mobs just like swarming in here. Oh my gosh. Way too intense. Ah, I feel like such a bad healer that I wasn't able to keep Frey alive, but it was too much. It was just too much. Let me see if I can keep these other guys healed at least. Let's keep these other guys healed so they can fend off the monsters. Gotta keep an eye on my own, like, let's get the nameplates up for everyone here. Can someone res Freya? Come on, guys. I should probably gather my my mana at this point. Oh, you played some Legends of Aria, Stacy. Awesome, awesome. And how are you enjoying the game? Your character looks awesome with the first backer stuff and shit, but you're too lazy to grind characters. Yeah, I bought one of the backer. I bought the Lord pack myself as well. Yeah. You're gonna make a newbie character PK guild. 10 noobs can kill. Awesome. So yeah, you'd be a great, like you're like a PK veteran. You don't get this. Everyone is PVMing. Players just killing the monsters. Poor Freya. Why isn't anyone resing her? Come on, guys. I'm gonna come and keep her company. I will keep her company even though I can't do anything to help her. Just out of dedication. Shit. Just letting her know that we've actually helped each other in the past with my tamer, Ferocia, Wind and Mane. I see you often here. This is my new baby mage character. Well met, milady. So why isn't she going to go and get her corpse? Why is she just standing here? That's a bit strange. Is she waiting for me to heal myself? Oh, hold on. Ah, I have this is like for E. Interesting. Now where did she go? Gotta get something on. Ah, yeah, she's gonna go and get some gear to get in deeper then. I see. Okay. But now this is a problem because I set the keybind for like the last target to E. And that is of course a stun punch for like brawling, I guess. So I wonder if I need to then, maybe I need to switch it to R instead. Let's just switch it then. Keyboard last, target last, and let's put it to R. I hope that wasn't any important, oh. That was some kind of cloak effect. Oh, did somebody cast that on me, possibly? I think so. Maybe it was a spell to keep me safe. I'm just gonna heal these guys while I wait for Freya to get back. Equip spellbook and a torch and you won't have overpower. Oh, good point. Okay, equip. And I do have a torch. Ah, good point. Okay, let's set that back to E then. Yeah, I did like the E. Oh, target self. Hold on. That should stay G because I'm used to that. Let's set that back to E. Okay, that's better. These guys probably wonder, like, what the hell? Why is this crazy Melina character just standing there doing nothing? Little do they know. Little do they know. That is the earthquake spell, isn't it? And our healing has already gone up to 15.6, which is not bad. And Freya is back. Good. Back in action. Let's get rid of these guys from my nameplates. Let's get Freya back up. Now this is so much more fun than like sticking around in the graveyard, I have to say. Oh, she's poisoned. So I guess she must be living around here as well, because she came back pretty fast. And that means that we must be neighbors. Oh, let's just loot that. Oh, there's an imp. It's running actually after Freya, so... Now the nice thing is that the heal spell is not using up too much of my mana either. So this is kind of perfect actually. I'm so glad I decided to come here. Oh no, Stacy. You were killing deers last time you played and then you died to a bear and logged off. That doesn't sound too good. That's not a very glorious start to your PK guild. So what server are you playing on, Stacy? And I need to check, you guys were saying something earlier as well. Just gotta stick close to Freya and not let her down again. I feel so bad for letting her down last time. She needs to get back to her body. Oh, it's over there. It's right to the right side here. Right here. Good. Okay, thank goodness. So let me see what you guys were saying. Okay, now let's keep Freya alive this time. Oh, that was somebody else attacking. So you at least died in style, Stacy. Good. Good, good. That's the most important thing, right? Oh, get on this side. That gargoyle. Okay. Freya needs a cure. The skills are going up nicely. This is so much more exciting than like killing the slow zombies in the graveyard, I have to say. Best choice ever to come here. Famous last words before I go and die, right? But Freya will keep me safe. I'm depending on her. Just gotta remember to keep an eye on my own health as well. There we go. At least I'm of some use here. Oh. Okay. Family is going to bed. So that means it's time for me to stop streaming. So when a little moment comes here where I can actually get a breather and quit the stream, I will. So I will take this opportunity right now to thank all of you for keeping me company, hanging out on the stream tonight. Oh shit, I'm gonna probably die. And I hope to see you all another time, and I hope you all have a great night. Yeah, I'm afraid so, Stacy, because shit. I can't let Freya die. Yeah, because unfortunately my computer's right behind the wall to my son's room, so he can't sleep if I'm talking here at the same time. So I'm gonna have to go into silent mode, I'm afraid. Thank you so much for the follow, Alpha Raccoon, and welcome to the stream. Although I'm just quitting here now. So thanks everyone, and hello Tenchi. And yeah, I'm having a great time in Legends of Aria, but I'm afraid I have to sign off right now. Yeah. Okay, good night everyone. Good night. No, I can't. I'm afraid he'll be able to even hear me whispering, and then I'll probably laugh out and stuff, so. Okay, good night everyone.